Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Well, it's 6 o'clock and the sun is not even, it's after 6. It's like 5 after 6. And the sun is not even rise all the way yet. Risen all the way yet. And it's getting darker and darker. The sun is rising in the morning, later and later. So by the time you get out here, it's a little late. So, well, not really late, but it's later. Usually the sun is up from like 5 o'clock, you know, but it's getting darker later and later. Those ladies are waiting, they're getting feed later because we are rising a little later. And I don't go down there in the dark. So, yeah, they are just waiting. But they could forage for some food. I know they want to come out. They forage for more food out here, but I ain't going down there yet. Anyway, I have to go see if my tomato seedlings survive. If they didn't survive, that's okay. We'll just put the cabbage there and the cabbage where I was doing the ginger. I have to plant my turmeric back up here because they're really slow, and I don't know if he planted them a little too deep is why they wasn't coming too soon, and ginger finally looked like they were coming, but I told him not to put them deep. How I start them with leaving a piece of the ginger up and just put part of them down in part of the ginger in the top soil. So I don't know if that's why it's taking long to sprout out the hard soil, because the soil is clay there. So I am going to put the turmeric in some baggies and start them like how I did the ginger. But I left the ginger that is coming there. So he has to fix the beds. Has to fix those beds to put the seedlings for more cabbage, because those cabbage are coming good. I want more cabbage. I could, if the cabbage do well, I could do the whole place, the whole area back there with cabbage, and then take them to the market, like how they did over there. You remember they did that? They had they were cabbage. I don't know if they farming anything, but they did the same thing I did. They till their land right there. I tilled mine, so I don't know if they end up farming anything. And then they look like they put maize over here. They had cabbage on this side and they had cabbage on this side, but they planted something else over here, if you could see. So my thing is, they're coming to do concrete today. If I could get some more cabbage started. So I started cabbage over here. I needed to start them all one time to harvest at the same time. But then I started some in this thing right here. You know, my little nursery here. So I'm going to see how much cabbage we get out of this, so we could plant some more cabbage. And I got some seeds from the cucumber from the tree that I ate. I'm going to harvest some cucumber today because they're ready. I got some seeds from the cucumber from the tree that I ate. It's not enough. I'm going to have to eat another cucumber today. Get some more seeds. So that's the plan, because those cucumbers, oh, they grow so big and so fast. So let's see. So I'm heading downstairs with my escort, the cats. They escort me down every morning, especially Puss. But you know what they're waiting on? Food for me to come down and feed them. Okay, let me get started. Gotta feed those And then today I'm going to try and harvest some cucumbers. But I'm looking place to replant, but I still have seeds coming up in here. This is my pomegranate seeds. I had a bag that I had put some seeds in here that they didn't come, 2 bags. So I put some of the turmeric in here. I feed the cats, and Ima came just when I was going to feed the chicks, so he's feeding the chicks. I'm going over here to harvest some cucumbers and check on my tomatoes. My tomatoes look like they make it. So let me see. So I came back to check on my basil seedlings. Whatever it is, come and cut this one completely off like what it did the other seedling yesterday. Completely off. Look, the top. Whatever it is eating these things, it has to be a snail. It hasn't touched this one yet. It touched the leaves, but look at this. It cut this one just like how it did the other one. And I get a couple more seedlings coming here, but I don't know if they're going to make it. I tell you, these snails, it's so destructive, and it's not much you could do. It's not like you could spray, put anything down, to deter them. It's like the stuff that people say to deter them, I don't think it's going to work. Snails, I tell you, it's so destructive. Anyway, I'm going with my watering can to see if my tomatoes survive. It looked like 1 or 2 surviving, but they don't look like they survive, but that's okay. I'll throw some seeds and they'll come in like instant. So my workers are back to complete the concrete for the chicken coop. They went to buy cement. The goats are out. I was down there going to harvest some cucumbers, but I got interrupted. But I don't know if I'll harvest them today. They could stay out there another day. They're going to mix concrete. So the electricians are here to put electricity in the coop. So there's a lot going on again here on Kinzaa's compound. I have concrete, electrician running electricity, so we could brood some chickens down there. I was going to brood them in here, but since they're here to do the electricity, I'm going to see if I could set up a brooding spot. Ima is heading off to school. These guys are doing the concrete. He's getting tall, growing. So we dig in here to run the pipes for the electricity. I just hope that in the future, because sometimes people just up and dig and don't know that the pipes, in the States we have those little flags when you're going to do anything, and they know how to find before you do any digging. That's where you have to get permits and stuff to for the electrical company to come out and put their little flags down. So my thing is doing doing this and digging and they don't remember that there's pipes here. That's my biggest fear. I wish I could just flag where they put in the pipes. Matilda and Houdini is out. I had to move them. He put them right down there where they're working. So I moved them back up here, and then when the sun come out too hot, I moved them up here so they could continue doing my lawn for me. They keep this low. They're the one who been keeping it low, so I'll move them back up here. So everything is coming along. These pipes has to go in the ground. They're going to run the wire and give me brooding light. So I was going to brood them here, but since they said they're just going to do it one time and run it and give me brooding wiring and stuff, then I'll just do it there. Today I'm taking it easy because yesterday I did a lot. I have to, pace myself, or else I'll end up just can't do nothing the next day. So I went down there. I was going to harvest my cucumbers. I'm not going to harvest them today because I have to go to Accra. In the midst of all this work, I have to go renew today's the deadline, the expiration date of my residence permit. And my car is in Accra. I need work on my car. So that's another thing. So I have to go to Accra. Now the renewal is probably going to cost me another $500. I don't understand, Ghana. Why would they charge you the same price at the initial? It's less work just to renew. Why they charging you the same price? But anyway, I have to get it done. So I'm going to Accra. But in the midst of all this work, I don't like leaving when I have all these workers on my compound. Emma is not here, at least to keep an eye out for me. Super Shadi would be going with me. I have to see how I'm going to do this today. I don't like leaving my compound with all these workers and nobody here to keep an eye, especially these workers who I am not familiar with, these workers from around this area. My regular masons is not here because they're on another job site, and I have different workers doing this work for me that I'm not familiar. The one guy used to deliver cement for me, so he's around this area, and he brought the mason. We asked him to fill, and now he brought the masons and stuff to do instead of the other masons that was here with copy. So we needed it done quick, and he's around here. We're familiar with him because he used to deliver our cement, but I'm not too familiar. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not too keen, so I need to be here. Not that I don't trust, you just don't know when you're not familiar with how they work and do stuff. I know him from working around here and other people. He just cut the bush. He was the one cutting the bush over here. He does a little work around here. He used to drive that bobia. He had asked me to buy him a motor. That was a no. So let's see how this works out. You never know. So I need to be here because they're not familiar with working for me. Okay, I need to keep an eye. Even though I have the cameras up and everything, I still need to keep an eye out. For my security, because you don't know, these people, they come, different workers, and they come and then they keep an eye on what you have here and what you're doing here, and it could be an issue. So anyway, you just never know. I'm living here. It's not like when I wasn't living here. All right, see you guys soon. I'm back down here again after I said I'm going to take it easy. By this watermelon, and they're running all over. I had to put that one up. This one got knocked off. I guess this morning when I was walking by here, probably knocked that one off. But it's okay because we have so much. I don't know if one was here and it got knocked off, or it just didn't make it because I have some leaves. Yeah, that fruit looked like it got didn't make it. So I'm going to put this underneath this in here and direct this somewhere else so it don't go in the walkway. Look at all this growing here. It climbing up the trellis. I don't want it overtake the trellis for the cucumbers because I got no seeds I have to plant here. I think I need to redirect it somewhere else out of the... See, have more. This is when they don't make it because they're in the dirt, in the water. I need to redirect these. Oh, it's so much. But it's already up this trellis. See, I had some more banana leaves here. But the fruit looked like it didn't make it. And what about this one here? Everyone don't make it. That's the same thing with the chicks. I candle again. And some made it and some didn't make it. Same thing here. The big ones survive, and that's what we need anyway, some bigger ones. If it's too much, then they all ain't gonna survive. So, let me see. This one died because he put too much fertilizer again. Geez, and this one we're bringing all the fruits. See? Now it's dead. This one we're bringing all the fruits. I have to pick this. It's huge. It's not coming off easy. I wonder if they're ready. If I'm picking them still a little too young. Because when a fruit is ready, they pop right off when you touch them. These are some big cucumbers, and I enjoy the cucumber. I haven't had good salad like that in a while. I make like a ginger soy sauce dressing, and I enjoyed it. And my cucumbers and my tomatoes that I have there too. I want some zucchini. I love zucchini. I think it's ready, you know. They're not getting any bigger. I think these where the flower fall off. You know, I'm going to look that up right now. Electrical pipes is going in. So now they're doing the stones, gravel, like what we call it. They call it stones, which same thing. I'm down here to check on some eggs before they crack them. Some of these ladies want to brood. She got off of them. Yesterday they were putting the eggs back, or the day before they were putting the eggs back under them when I moved them. I want to sit on the eggs, but I can't let them brood. I'm hatching them myself. So guys, I'm coming down here. I went upstairs, cooked some rice for these guys, and got ready because I have to go to Accra. So I'm checking out what's going on. The pipes are in, and concrete is going. I have to move these goats. I can't move them now. I am bait and everything. Somebody has to move them. What, Matilda? I don't want to get moved. I have to stay out here so I don't get in the way. Electrician is working. Masons are working. Putting in concrete. Everybody working to get this done. Yeah. We'll just drop it, yeah. This is local music, right? You don't know. It's not copyright?
I don't know.
Oh, they already put the boxes, everything in. So, boxes are in. Wires are in. Concrete is going in. Kakra, kakra. Slope kakra. For washing, for cleaning. For cleaning purposes. So they're done with over there now. Sorry for the boringness. I'm trying to video through the fence. The electricians are done with that side. So now the masons are going to go on that side. So they could do. Trying to get this done, guys. Team up. Look at these ladies. My little ones. They're coming. The ones I just planted. Hopefully I'll get flower soon. Maybe flower coming, I don't know. This one is just flourishing now. I wonder if that one gonna come back. I don't see life. Do I see life coming? No. I should let Matilda them eat down here. I don't want them in the way of the work. That's why I moved them there. but it's starting to get hot. It's not really it's kind of an overcast day. I'll have a chicken coop soon, a bigger chicken coop with some chicks in here. A pipe? We're gonna have to put it later. Yeah. There's no pipe? There's none behind that door? A big? So the work continues. He's putting light in the other small coop. And these ladies, of course, come out foraging for food. I don't know where the rest of them is. I'm looking for them. They would go in a room and look for the feed too. All kind of stuff is going on here. Still mixing concrete. I'm getting ready to leave. There's the concrete mixing. I'm heading down here. Okay, he resting under the little shade from the... It's getting hot out here. He'd have fall asleep. I need to move them. No, Matilda, get out the way. Oh, they're back there. This rooster keep trying to head in the room where the feed is. I keep chasing him, but he keep coming back. And these ladies down here just checking everything out. I'll be just observing these animal behavior, and they are just so smart. Look at them. Hey, Mr. Rooster. Sorry, my video was upside down, but I gotta watch him. He head into the room and they taking materials and stuff from the room. The electricians were just running the wire now. Everybody working to get this done, so when the chicks arrives, I have to call back the I gotta call back the cage guy for him to come out. I think they want on site on another job, so I have to he said give them 4 days, so let's see if I'm going to get them to come out. This guy still trying to get back in the room.
Are you working there?
No, they were working in there and they came out. I put the goats in, but these ladies and gentlemen. So we got a light in here. And we have some lights up there, but he has to put the switch in. Trying to get that done so they could continue here.
Oh, no,
I'm riding on the new road, guys, on a motor going to Accra. Trying to get to the immigration office. Sorry for the wind if you can't hear me. Bougainvillea, guys. You can walk down here. Well, it's not going to work because I'm not going home right away. But this is the immigration headquarters in Accra. Here at immigration office headquarters, heading to renew